Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lizzie and I post beauty related content on YouTube. They're the kind of videos you love to watch, and please hit that subscribe button down below. Today we are testing out all of the Luminous Putty blushes from e.l.f. Now so far I have tried 2, and throughout the video there is 6, so you're going to see me apply all of them to my face throughout this video. We're going to talk about them, we're going to review them. The packaging just looks like this. So they already have like their basic normal matte formulas of their putty blushes, bronzers, but this is luminous, so they actually all have a bit of luminosity to them. So this is the shade Bermuda, which is already on this side. I'm going to swatch them all for you now and we'll swatch them at the end. So that's Bermuda. Next shade, which is on this side of my cheek, is the shade Maui. I do have to warm these up, which is fine. So Maui is that second shade. It's a lovely shade. I can't wait for you guys to see it applied. Next shade is St. Bart's, which is more of a deeper pink, well, a brighter pink to be fair. This one is one of my favorites. This is Barbados. Look at that, a nice deep peach luminous blush. Then we've got Belize, which I wouldn't know how to categorize that kind of color. It's definitely a bit corally. And lastly we've got Isla de Sol, which is a very bright corally color. Oh, it's a bright peach, which is nice. So yeah, those are all the 6 luminous blushes. We are going to test them all out on my cheeks. Sorry, I need to tell you how much they are. Wow. Okay, they retail for £7. I didn't realise that. Because I go on e.l.f. and I use their website a lot, there's a loyalty program where you build up points, and I always use that, and I don't think I paid £7 for all of them. So I definitely got them on a bit of a discount. You can wait for Superdrugs to do 3 for 2. Beauty Bay always do like cheap sales. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the swatches. The first shade I'm going to try is Bermuda, which just looks like this. These I have never tried, but they are gorgeous. And I don't know if you can see the luminosity of that one. So we're going to try that on this cheek. Just hoping I don't put too much on, because that's all I do in these videos is just put too much on. That's going to be too much. I'm just going to dot a bit on my back of my hand. Blending out nicely there though. Oh, that shade is really nice. Alright, I like that shade, I really do. I actually do have on already the putty bronzer from e.l.f. because I've been loving this. I have the shade Bronze Belle. So yeah, this is the shade Bermuda. Now, we are going to try the shade Maui, which is a lovely pink. They do get quite dry in there. Maui is that second colour there. I have to use the same brush, so I'm going to try and dot what's left of there on my hand. Alright, I think it's all off now. And then let's try this. I like to really coat the brush like this and then get what's off on my hand a little bit. See, my hand has definitely got some luminosity there. Well, this one's very subtle. You probably could put a bit more on. Well, this one is just really nice. I really like that one. So what I'm going to do is put powder on my face and come back and show you the finished look at the end. I love Maui. Maui is my favourite so far. Well, I've only done 2, but yeah. This is what it looks like on my cheeks now with all the powder on, with the rest of my makeup on. I really love it. My skin has such luminosity to it, but not too overpowering, not too glowy. So I'm very happy with this look. The blushes have applied really nicely. I feel like you can put too much on by accident because they're mascara. Like, they're not as pigmented, but they do shine through your makeup really well. So far we've got Maui, we've got Bermuda. We are going to move on to 2 more. Next 2 shades that we are going to try is Barbados, which is like this hot orange shade. I feel like with how strong my eye look is, these shades are what I can actually test out so that it goes. hopefully. I've put a lot of bronzer on today as well, and I'm using the e.l.f. Putty bronzer because fucking I love that stuff. But don't worry, once I powder up and that, we will not look as harsh, because right now I feel like it's a battle on here. And then the second shade we are using is the shade St. Bart's, which is down there. So we've got Barbados and St. Bart's. So let's try Barbados over here. Got a bit of remnants from yesterday when we were trying out the other blushes. And yeah, my hair's dyed since we used the other blushes. So it looks a bit different today. I feel like every video when I do these blush swatches, sorry, why did I hold my breath? These blush swatches, I'm going to look different, or there's going to be something different in the background. So yeah, let's put some on the brush. I like to coat the brush a lot because it's hard to get your brush in there, and then I like to dab a lot of the excess off. So good job I did. I do not want to end up with how it ended up with the rare ones, where I just had too much on me. Okay, alright. Then I'm just gonna wipe the excess off on my trousers, and on this side we are gonna go in with St. Bart's. I'm gonna do the same thing and coat my brush. I like St. Bart's. I like this one as well, actually. I do like Barbados. I'm really loving the pink. So I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna do the rest of my base like I usually do, because right now we're looking crazy. Need to add some powder, blend in my bronzer, add some powder products on top. That is St. Bart's and that is Barbados. Now this is what my face looks like now that I've put the rest of my makeup on. So we did try 2 of the e.l.f. blushes already. We have tried the shade St. Bart's, which we tried on this side. Which, to be fair, like, once you put your makeup on, you can just about see that I'm wearing 2 different blushes. They are different tones, but unless you're really looking for it, you can't really tell. And then we've got the shade Barbados over here. I do find the formula is a bit dry, but like, once you've like swished your brush in it a little bit, and that's why I really like to warm up the product. You could probably warm it up with your finger. Maybe I should try and apply these with my finger next. I might do that. So the next clip is going to be the last 2 shades, and I can't believe I'm saying that already. We are down to the last 2 putty blushes. We've got Isla de Sol and we've got Belize. So Belize is one of my favorites. Look at it. It is gorgeous. Then we have, I've got a blanket on me because I'm so cold, Isla de Sol, which is so much more brighter. Let's swatch these babies for you. Alright, so we've got Isla de Sol and Belize, and we are going to put these bad boys onto my cheeks when I find the brush, because I thought I picked up the brush. I did. Oh, here it is. Let's do Belize first, and we're going to put this over here. Just look at that. Tap, 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 like we do. Also got the putty bronzer on as usual. It's a fave. So that is Belize. We're gonna rub this brush on my trousers, and we're gonna do Isla de Sol. Literally, you only have to tap your brush into it. So I quick swipe now. I don't even do a big swipe anymore. Tap, tap, tap. What do we think? Belize, Isla de Sol, see, they are very, very natural looking. You can probably build them up, but I'm not going to, because I have a history of making them look over the top. So yeah, I will put my makeup on, just like I usually do, and come back and we're going to talk about my final thoughts on this range, because we have finally swatched all of them. And I'm very, very happy. Alright, we are finished with all the swatches of the e.l.f. Putty blushes, luminous blushes. Okay, let's start again. We are finished swatching all of the luminous putty blushes on my cheeks. Now, this side and this side, they look really nice. They look the same, to be fair. I don't know if that's because I didn't put too much on this time. I can't believe like one of them is meant to be Isla de Sol, because that is very bright. So I think a little does go a long way. They're easy to apply, they melt into the skin really nicely. That is just like the perfect amount, like the perfect size to get your brush in. I like that there's not too much product in there compared to like other ones, because these ones, there is a sell by date, they do go off, they are a cream product. So I like that there's not too much in there. They're little and they're small, which means you'll use it up quickly. I love all the shades. The price of them, which I believe was £7, so it's a bit more unaffordable than what e.l.f. really is, because I expected it to be like £3-4 to be fair, but they were £7, so they were a little bit more expensive than what e.l.f. usually are. So yeah, the application is easy. You can put a little bit on or you can put a lot on, but once you powder and put the rest of your base on, they're not as bright as you thought they would be. I am in love with them, and I think I would probably reach for them a little bit more than my Rare melting blushes. I like these a little bit more. I wish there was more colours to it. I know 6 is a lot, but I feel like we need a few more colours in there. Other than that, I really hope you did enjoy this video. Please smash a huge thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye!